Hello. We are just starting this for the first time.
I don't know why that killed me, but it did.
Oh god.
Hi, welcome to this week's whatever we call this podcast.
Original video podcast. This is our first time trying to record it.
I forgot the name for a second.
Oh yeah.
This week we watched.
But that's just a game theory. Thanks for watching.
But
I
yeah,
just fucking peaked the mic so hard.
I'm so sorry, but like it killed me. So yeah, this week we watched Vampire Hunter D and also Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust.
Yeah.
I'm Brenton, and this is the completionist.
Say your names for their part.
Oh, sorry, I'm Millhouse, and that's the completionist.
Yeah, I'm
currently
I'm
facing
Gerard Brenton Khalil.
Going to jail.
What?
Oh, have you not heard about the completionist stuff?
He was a member of Normal Boots, so he's auto going to prison, right?
Yeah, dude.
Well, like that and the $600,000 he had in charity scam funds.
I mean,
Oh, that's cool.
we're like normal dudes, you know. You have the completionist.
Space Hamster.
Who's Space
Who the
Hamster?
fuck is Space
You don't
Hamster?
know who Space Hamster is?
I was gonna say
He's
Pro
the-
Jared, and then I'm JonTron.
Stop. Please don't. No, Space Hamster was the Luigi to Peanut Butter Gamer's Mario. He was his
no,
like psych.
that's-
No, it's great. They had some good chemistry.
I'm just saying, like it fucking.
They're also the only two that aren't like sex offender criminals.
You know what? Fair
I
enough.
can think of one other guy, but he did something else.
Who?
JonTron isn't a sex criminal.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's true. No,
that's true. He just went on.
He
a
just
podcast
stopped being
and,
funny.
and fucking tanked his career,
Well,
even
someone
though he
has-
still does well.
Someone had to take on Destiny.
that's Tiny.
That's the guy that JonTron did that podcast with.
I thought it was a Stargon of a Cod.
No. I think the
Carl
reason.
of fucking Applebee's.
I think
No.
the reason he went
I went
on
to
that
Applebee's
podcast
today.
was Sargon. But
Hey, Brandy, do you even own a suit?
would you get?
No, Stucker Child, you do not own a suit. I am part of UKIP. Are you part of UKIP, Stucker Child? You are going to jail.
So what'd you get at Applebee's?
So it's my birthday today, and for a gift, my roommate took me to Applebee's, but my car, because I drove there, gave me a check engine light.
Next year, I'm giving you a car crash with a deer.
That's what he got me 2 years ago.
The both of you have had that happen to you, right?
No,
Deer-
I haven't
deer-related
hit
car
a deer,
crashes?
but I put my car in a ditch dodging a deer technically last year now. And Millhouse, while driving me home one night, fucking bounced off of 2 dead deer that were just in the road.
This is
Guy
what you
pulled
guys...
off last minute, and was like, hey, well, why you pull up? And then don't. We had like 3 seconds of that.
It was actually terrifying as an experience. And then Millhouse finished driving me home, and I got out of Millhouse's car, and I went, yeah, that car is fucked.
Yeah.
And then, like, 2 weeks later, the car was completely totaled, pretty much.
Yeah, this is why I live in the city. You guys should just move to the city.
I can
I've
see it
seen
right now.
more deer outside your house than I do at my house, and I
But the
live
deer-
in the wilderness.
The deer here are polite. They understand the cars won't stop for you. I live in a wildlife corridor, but the deer here are polite and better. They're chill. They'll walk up to you, and I don't like that. So when I was a kid, I remember being taught, don't approach wildlife. Wildlife don't have like the temperance to understand like social interactions. For them, every interaction's life or death, fight or flight. Now the deer here are so chill. I've fed one.
You're the problem, man.
Have you seen a deer here with that
My
horrible...
neighbor has an actual like fucking.
I was gonna mention that. I was
Yeah,
like,
they're awesome.
You have like a deer feeder?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of those horrible chronic wasting disease deers around here?
No, we're not in the Midwest. I forgot to mute my phone.
Damn.
oh,
Stop
yeah.
wishing me a happy birthday, family. You're all gay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I am
vampire...
a smegma male. I do not have time for bathrooms.
Washing my dick.
So yeah, Vampire Hunter D, parentheses, 1985, close parentheses.
Luke, how could they get you, Luke?
It's a gorgeous film. It looks really
It
nice.
is nice, yeah.
It's got a really good score. I'm constantly like, where's this bitch's pants? When
Like she's wearing like short shorts.
She's wearing underwear and then a shirt.
she's literally wearing like a sheer nightie and then panties.
It's like a onesie swimsuit with like the little
So,
frills.
how do y'all figure out about Vampire Hunter? Because I heard about it, I want to say, first or tied with
Anime Abandoned.
What?
Anime Abandoned.
I learned about it from Best Friends Play. They did a Let's Play of the PS1 game, I think. And then I immediately watched the movie while... I want to say I was playing Devil May Cry 3 or Dark Souls 1 at the time, and I had it on a laptop, so I barely watched it.
Did you watch their Let's Play of it?
I did watch their Let's Play of it.
You've seen Bloodlust.
I've seen Bloodlust, great.
I haven't watched that Let's Play.
It's good. Pat and Matt have good chemistry. It's a shame that they broke up because Pat wanted full custody of the kids. Wooly. Liam gonna make a game?
He made that one.
Don't...
About the clouds? No, I guess that was a gamer word.
He got the pass.
Now
I
does
have
Wooly have the pass?
Does Wooly
Well,
have the
he
pass?
keeps selling it, so no.
I remember I re-downloaded that episode and then I listened to the episode where they talked about Krogan genocide or genophage, and I deeply associate those jokes and bits with driving over Mount Shasta and how it was worse during day than night. Mount Shasta on I-5 doesn't have railing because the people of California want you to die because they're motherfuckers.
Drink Shasta Cola. We're sponsored now.
Mount Shasta used to be so beautiful when I was a kid, dude. It was so rad. There was like a lake. It's gone now.
Yeah. Motherfuckers can't have anything in California.
We should do that drive sometime. It's a real fun drive. And by really fun, I mean I'll enjoy it and everyone else in the car will be miserable within 10-20 minutes.
I mean, I can make it an even more miserable drive. Remember when our buddy, whose name I actually forgot right now.
Let's call him Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
Drove from Kansas City to Bellevue before his car broke down.
Oh, you're talking about Cameron, right? Yeah. So Cameron, he did that drive, and I remember he described everything east of the fucking Rocky Mountains are just nothing.
Yeah, it's the Great Steppe.
When I drove through California down to LA, like the whole drive through like Washington and Oregon was like beautiful and filled with wondrous sights. And then I like hit California and oh my god, the drives start to fucking suck.
There's some parts of California I like.
Yeah, there's some really beautiful parts, but then there's
Stockton. Yeah, there was this
You
part.
like Stockton?
I love Stockton. Remember, when my mom was watching me in Millhouse, she'd often get in fights with her mom, and so she'd go from Modesto to Stockton to cool off. And as a kid, I thought, well, that makes sense. Stockton seems like a nice place. People here
were eating turtles. You didn't see that?
Well, yeah. So what? People are eating turtles.
turtles are delicious.
I think the
and
funniest
tasty.
like version of like
Dude, there could have been the foot there.
I think my favorite version of like a story where I was just dumb and Millhouse saw through the bullshit. He's a little bit older than me, but a guy was shot and drove his car into this park because there's this park in Stockton. It's a nice rectangle park. I really like it. I can't go back obviously because of my offenses, but I was like, "Mom, what happened?" Oh, he got drunk and he accidentally shot the window out of his car and that made him crash. Millhouse then proceeded to tell me, not even 10 minutes later, the truth. Do you want?
How old were you?
Hey man.
I was
How old were
third
you?
grade.
Rip one of the OGs.
Yeah, and some bitch who I forget her fucking face. I don't remember her name, but there was some bitch running against this guy, Gary Brown or something like that.
Governor Jerry Brown from the fucking dead Kennedys?
Yeah, he came back.
No, he did not. That's
Yeah,
fake.
He came back and he won because the other bitch was just so unlikable.
Why you gotta cool it with a bitch word? I personally respect women. I only refer to them with 3 names. Listen here, woman. Hey, lady. Hole, get back here.
I thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna go with the more classic trio of whore, cunt, and mom.
Well,
Those are all the same woman for you.
I'm gonna quote a great man. Not now, sure. The man of talking. And if you dress like a pig in heat, don't.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember Braveheart? those very fun scenes in Braveheart.
I haven't watched
Fucking
Braveheart.
Mel Gibson. Not now, sugar tits. He talks like a goddamn 1930s reporter.
Yeah, but he has the voice of like an 80s crackhead.
That's true, he does.
Or, no, not a crackhead.
Yeah, remember the
Jack
scene in
Nicholson.
Passion of the Christ when Mel Gibson goes up to Judas and he says, "I hope you get raped by a pack of," and then he said Romans, of course.
Well, actually,
You're thinking of Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that was Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. No, Liam Neeson. He got drunk one night and he went out and he was hoping to find one of them black bastards.
The ultimate punchline of Liam Neeson and all that is him being on Atlanta and getting to say all that stuff again, but this time with the veneer of comedy.
So what, does he like chase Donald Glover down the street with Chevy Chase in the...
Liam Neeson shows up as Liam Neeson in a bar for canceled people, and God,
can't remember. Darth Maul canceled Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
I can't remember the character's name, but
I didn't
Donald
know.
Glover's character's cover, the rapper. He's at the bar because he's been mistaken for someone else, and he just like walks up to Liam Neeson, and he's like, "Whoa, hey Liam Neeson, like what's going on?" And Liam Neeson's like, "Oh hey," and they have like a really frank, honest conversation about like living your truth and not letting the expectations of society bother you.
Stop. That's really gay.
I'm about to get there. Right? And then, fucking the character, I can't remember. I keep wanting to call him Postal Boy, but that's not right. Paperboy.
There's so many peaks in this episode. I'm gonna kill
I'm
myself.
so sorry. Paperboy, he looks at Liam Neeson and he's like, well, like, now that you've been through all this, do you still hate black people? And Liam Neeson turns to him and he goes, fucking hate the sons of bitches. And then he walks out the episode. It's
Honestly-
fucking really funny.
Honestly, it's fucked up. I respect that more than if he tried to walk it back in that episode. I now am pro Liam Neeson again, but he doesn't get to live it down.
When he literally hits him with a hate him more than ever.
Hate him more than ever.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think a great movie would be Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg are a buddy cop duo where Mel Gibson's about to retire
and
the
stop
chief
9/11.
of police is. I was gonna get there.
As a talking teddy bear.
I'd watch it.
My bit has been destroyed and cut short by.
Okay.
This is like if I was gonna do a bit where I was like gonna spell out a word and be like, does this person seem nice, intelligent, generous?
Yeah, Milhouse just swings in with a grrr.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Mel
I'm gonna
Gibson-
enjoy cutting that because it's gonna sound like I spelled the whole word out.
Yeah. So like Mel Gibson, and who's the other guy?
Mark
Wahlberg
Wahlberg.
are cops in like what? Boston during the 1980.
They're
police
in
riots.
Boston during the 1980s race riots, and their chief of police is fucking what's his face? Black bastards. I forgot his name already.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
I thought you were gonna go with Archie. God, is it Archie
I was gonna say
Bunker?
Denzel
The To
Washington.
the Moon Alice guy.
And so, on one of their beats, they run into. I'm gonna go ahead and send out Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson,
One of the
is
biggest
caught-
black bastards of them all.
and Mike Tyson has just bitten this girl's ear off as he's trying to get away with her, right? And then Liam Neeson is in that scene, and he shoots him 14 times. And then it's revealed later in the movie that Mike Tyson was actually trying to protect her son from her because she is a vampire. It's a vampire movie.
Yeah.
And of course it'd be revealed that Mike Tyson survived the gunshots because he's Blade. And the movie ends with Mike Tyson getting arrested for tax evasion, of course.
And that's why the movie's called Vampire Hunter Mike
Wesley.
T.
Mike T.
Vampire Hunter Wesley would be good as well. Like, just to completely steal Wesley
also-
Snipes' name.
But also, when he comes to like America, when we ship the movie to America, we change his name to Bolorog.
His name's changed to Balrog, and the chief of police name is changed to M. Bison. And then, of course,
And Mike
the
Tyson's
girl's
actor
name is Vega.
And Mike Tyson's actor is changed to Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Okay.
I would like to take this moment to shout out one of my favorite podcasts, the Snark Tank Podcast, with their recent bit. They want to grab Eddie Murphy, put him in an all-out donkey, and beat him to death.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's
All
fucked.
right.
That's fucked.
Okay, let's get done with this.
That's how
Alright, start
Eddie Murphy
talking about
wants to
the
die
end.
as well.
So, I want to talk about Vampire Hunter D 1985. I've watched it 3 times, and every time I watch it, it goes down like 2 points on my scale. When I first watched it, and I was just listening to it while I played Devil May Cry 3 or Dark Souls, I forget which one, I give it an 8 out of 10. I was like, man, he's got some cool voice lines. Then I watched it like half for the first time a couple years ago with my roommate, and I was still playing game, but I'd look around, and I was like, ooh, that girl is not a woman. I thought she was a woman. She is a child. 6 out of 10. Then I watched it undistracted. This is a 4 out of 10. This is a bad hentai, really.
It has some real problems. Like, I watched it with Bryson, my little brother, yesterday. And it was my first time ever watching it. I think the movie is, like, legitimately gorgeous to look at. I think it has a great soundtrack / score. And it has, like, a fun cast. Although, like, the movie doesn't do anything with the cast because the pacing's wildly all over the place.
It's like they tried to shove a book.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an adaptation. You can feel that, and it made me very interested in going and reading the Vampire Hunter D
Right,
light novels.
It's like Dritz Du Arden, except instead of being like I'm such a good boy, it's I'm so brooding and
he is like I want to suck your blood, but I can't.
So let's talk about that scene for a second. I'm gonna cut. So towards the end of the movie, you better believe I'm gonna keep cutting to this scene in this edit because fuck.
I thought it was a good scene.
The scene where he's like, damn, this 13-year-old girl's right in front of me.
Wait, she was 13?
Yeah, she's 13.
13, 14.
She is not a woman.
She is a child. And he's
Wow.
like, I gotta... Oh, look at the back of her neck. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I personally am a big fan of vampires. So is Millhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Would you both say that you care about vampire fiction as like a genre?
I probably care about vampire fiction more than like werewolf or demons or any of the other stuff. I can only think of one
You'd put-
classic monster I like more than vampires as far as like...
Is it Frankenstein?
No.
For me, it's like I like vampires, but I like goblins more.
You see, it's funny because I was gonna say I just like dragons more. Like dragons as a character is fun and cool, but I don't mean like dragons like the dragons that show up in like the Crystal Shard or the Dritz series. I think dragons as like Smaug from Hobbit, or like fucking this dragon tricked you into tying your dick into a wall, or like Dragon Ball shit.
Okay,
Tying your
we
dick
didn't talk about smoke for a moment.
into a wall.
Yeah.
Like, let's all agree here. Smoke, that was his treasure, and a bunch of dwarves just tried to steal it from
Yeah,
him.
no, it's fucked up. Smoke is in the right.
Yeah,
Now,
stand his
does
ground.
he deserve the death? Yeah, probably because
Well-
he got tricked. And if you're getting tricked out of your treasure, sorry,
Let's
you
talk
lose.
about Smaug. Smaug's like the dumbest dragon ever. There's one thing that can hurt him, and he just ignores it, and he knows about it.
It's like, does
What is this, a kid's story?
yeah? What is does Baldur worry about Holly every time he's out in the woods?
I do.
Oh,
But, like, in my case, my weakness is cars going 60 miles
What's
an
your
hour.
favorite Norse god?
Wotan.
Wotan?
So I'm not super well versed in Norse lore.
Oh,
so,
wow, really?
So probably the biggest
His
investment.
favorite is Shore.
So probably the biggest investment I've had in is Neil Gaiman's book, Norse Gods, which is fucking incredible. It's super good. And in that, Thor is a drunken goddamn oaf, and it's so fun to watch.
His name's pronounced Gaiman? I've
So,
called him Gaiman for the longest time.
It's like Gaiman or something like that.
I think he's a great writer.
It's kind of like Gynax.
My favorite part is when Siegfried kills Odin.
You'll never guess my favorite fucking Norse god.
Who?
It's Baldur. Baldur's a Chad. I love him. In 8th grade, I learned about him, and my immediate reaction was, dude, this guy's awesome. And then most depictions of him, he's not just like immortal. He's like a really nice, like awesome dude to be around. Everyone loves him.
everyone loves Baldur. I think my second favorite Norse god thing is simply Sleipnir.
Sleipnir, more like
His
slept
Odin's
near me.
Odin's dumb gay 8-legged horse. that he got because Loki got pregnant.
My favorite is after Wotan is Brunhilde because she destroys
I
Valhalla.
love Brunhilde. Brunhilde's great.
Right of the Valkyries. Ba 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 ba.
Who's your favorite Valkyrie? Mine's Bugs Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Yosemite Sam.
You know what? I'm gonna.
All right, real talk. You have to get into a fight with one character from Looney Tunes. Who you picking?
Bugs Bunny.
Sylvester.
Daffy Duck.
No, Daffy Duck will.
Hey, here's my reasoning. I picked Bugs Bunny because I could probably engineer a situation where it would be funny for Bugs to lose, and Bugs lives and dies by the joke. Daffy's too easy because I'd be bullying him, and then the joke would be that I lose at the end. Sylvester.
I'll wait for him to attack somebody else first.
Sylvester, you could totally swing it, but you'd have to have like.
I'd wait for him to attack.
Whoever starts the fight usually loses it. Like Bugs Bunny can't start fights; he wins because he'd just be a bully at that point.
Yeah, well, sorry, you'd have to have a Tweety striker.
A false flag.
You'd have to call Tweety Bird in like she's your goddamn Marvelous.
Tweety Bird's a girl?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So my grandmother, and I guess also Millhouse's grandmother, we have a grandmother that just looks like
and also
the old woman from those cartoons.
Really? I mean, she is pretty old woman pilled.
It's kind of like how your two grandmothers I thought were related, then you informed me, no, that's just what,
that's just
short white women who get old look like.
Especially if they're from the Midwest.
I think combined, your grandmothers reached your height with 2 inches to spare.
They're both fucking short. And I'm not even that tall.
Yeah.
You're only 5'4", tallest in the podcast, because I'm 5'1", Millhouse is 5'2".
Yeah, I'm 4'18".
Millhouse is getting those leg extensions, though. he's getting his shins broken extended.
Yeah,
I was looking into slips actually, and I just thought it would be funny to go to work in one of them just one day.
But not the next day?
Not the next day. I just wear them for orientation when I'm introducing kids to the concept of having a job. I'm like, yeah, don't you remember the interview where I was 6 foot tall?
Yep, that's what working does to you. Steals your height.
I want to just bring a revolver to work, have one bullet, I put it in, and I spin, and then I click.
That's
like
how that's how you determine if someone gets hired. You're like, hey, play one round of Russian roulette.
This reminds me of when I became a hiring manager, I did do a little research, and one of the practices that made me the most angry to learn about is people will grab a section of their list of resumes and just throw it away. Don't want to hire unlucky people.
Oh my god. Well, as you said, Jupiter is in retrograde.
I'm putting a gun in my mouth right now. Oh my fucking god.
Well, hey, it's
I'm
right
hanging
here.
from the ceiling in the bathroom.
So yeah, Vampire Hunter D. It's good.
Yeah, so there's this lady, her name's not Layla, it's the girl from the first one, Darla.
I'll be honest,
Doris.
I didn't write her name down.
It's her name.
I just have her as the little girl goes mask off racist in front of D.
Her name's Doris.
Yeah, so she go... Why was she chasing that dinosaur?
We're 24 minutes in already.
I think she was chasing that dinosaur off her land because it was on her land.
Yeah. But Count Rock Lee.
Yeah, he's a
Count
liar.
Stan Lee.
He does he looks like the vampire dad from the Munsters, kind of.
It's fucked up that he was alive during the war. The setup for Vampire D's war.
No, he said he's almost 10,000 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is this lore? What is the lore of this world?
No, it takes place 11,000 years in the future.
Yeah, they say that right off the bat, and I'm okay.
Not right off the bat, do they?
So, imagine if Alex Jones was right about the secret galactic vampires. And they start World War III in 1999.
I mean, you are correct, because, in Bloodlust, when they go to Camilla's castle, they literally take a goddamn spaceship.
By the way, you see the spaceship that Count Lee has in the movie.
Fuck, you do.
He has a spaceship?
I don't even know. Every vampire has a spaceship, sorry.
To go back to the vampire moon.
Oh yeah, the vampires live on the moon?
They're literal fucking Moonies. We are the Moonanite vampires. We rule over you.
Like, I know you didn't watch it, but in Bloodlust, the plot is a human and a vampire have fallen in love, and they're running away from Vampire Hunter D as fast as they can to go to the moon.
Let me combat that.
Oh, that's a good episode of Cowboy Bebop when they're gonna go to Mars.
I'm gonna combat that assertion. I think, with evidence you see in the Lee situation, that the guy with white hair whose name I don't remember because you were so fucking
Meyer
Lee.
Is that the
His
guy with
name's
the
also
teleportation?
fucking Lee.
His name's not Lee. He's not related to them yet. He wants to join their family.
No.
We're talking about
Bloodlust.
talking about Bloodlust.
Gay movie.
By the way, he just lets him go at the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
He just wiped out an entire village of humans.
I honestly feel like D literally in Bloodlust, he literally went, well, he's going to the moon. It's not like there's going to be any people there.
We all know he was secretly hoping that the spaceship would explode.
Yeah, secretly.
He's like, well,
Fucking, he's sitting there like pumping his fist, basically.
Layla's going like, make it. It's like, dude, you lost the Marcus brothers, who, I want to mention this before I forget to mention this. It's a lot better in the movie than the book. In the book, the Marcus brothers are rapists.
Oh.
Nice.
I mean, they were already kind of like really sleazy, but they didn't need to be
But
rapists.
Grove wasn't bad. Grove's super evil in the book.
Oh,
And it's
he's
no,
like the best.
He's the best one. I love him. He's the best character in Vampire Hunter D.
Fuck.
Like when he's doing his fucking magic stuff and he beats the Barbaros pirates.
God damn it.
The Barbados pirates.
Yeah, okay, well, back to 85.
85.
I love D in the movie. He's actually really fun. I think the vampire, Count Lee, is a fun villain, even though he doesn't do shit for most of the movie.
He's like, he's very...
Oh, I love the candle scene with him.
Yeah.
So there's this candle, and it creates a Rochambeau situation where, Vampire Hunter D, he's a dampire, half vampire, and he gets fucked up by this candle. However, Lee does not get fucked up by the candle. He beats the candle, but Vampire Hunter D fucks up Lee.
Yeah. I described the guy who stole the candle as Southern Dandy Dio.
I kind of liked him.
Yeah, he's like my third favorite character in the movie.
He's like Gaston, except not as strong.
Yeah.
Gaston means waiter. I know this because I just said it to fucking Philip at the restaurant, and someone said, "Oh yeah, how can I help you?" I was like, "What?"
You mean Gaston or Garçon? Because Garçon does mean waiter.
Oh, well, they misheard me.
But
that created a
Gaston, I think, is just a name.
I'm pretty sure Garçon just means man. It's like Homme, Garçon.
Yeah,
I was accidentally rude to a waiter because he heard me talking about Disney villains and how Clayton is a cool guy who did nothing wrong. And actually, Tarzan was asking for it. Did you see what he was wearing?
My favorite Clayton fact is when he rides that evil chameleon.
So, is that in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, that's in Kingdom
Hearts. I think I remember that.
He rides a big chameleon.
So, what's the rest of my notes say on 85? Every time I watch it, I like it less, and watching this made me want to revisit the music I was listening to when I first watched it. So now I'm going to talk about some songs I like. Massive Attack, Paradise Circus. Do you guys remember that song?
Yeah.
No.
Fucking banger. Wax Taylor, Quesera, which is funny because the video I saw for it originally is like one with Metropolis, and that's why I ended up watching Metropolis, which was at Netflix all the time.
I have it on VHS.
Portishead, Sour Times. Portishead kind of fucking blows.
Toxic by Britney Spears.
And then Sneaker Pimp's 6 Underground, still an amazing song.
I've never really listened to much Sneaker Pimps.
I've listened to 2 songs, and it's 2 versions of 6 Underground.
You know what? Fair enough.
Alright, so I guess I actually really like the sort of the secondary villain of the movie.
He had a really fun fight scene.
Like him, Vampire Hunter Dusan, or Duke the Empire, going like, huh, I bet you your boss taught you lessons. No, it was just actually a fuck up.
Yeah. That's funny. I think he's probably my favorite character in that movie. I especially like when the Vampire catches it, then he just cut a section he grabbed off. Like, fuck off. Fun character, I like him.
I love when he talks to Count Lee, and Count Lee's like, why don't you wait another 50 years? And he literally, walks away, he kicks a rock, and he's like, 50 years?
It's like, man, fuck off.
That shit killed me.
and like accepting that he just killed an entire village of humans.
Yeah, it is.
What about the women and children?
It is pretty fucked.
It's like no.
No, hold on. If he just killed the man, I'd be mad. But if he killed the women and children, that shows that he's an equal opportunity feminist and a good guy.
No, I'm not.
My final ranking for Vampire Hunter D, 1985. 4 out of 10.
Let's do 1985 first, though, because, like, honestly...
Oh, yeah, fuck.
There's not that much to talk about.
I have a lot to talk about it still, so I'm going to say it all right now. I feel that he is a big dirt eater in that fucking film.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
That is probably the scene that, like, broke me. It's just that repeated frame of him eating dirt 3 times in a row.
Also, when he first attacks that castle is the best fucking scene.
Oh, yeah. Do you think he sucked himself off with his hand?
No, because he loses the dick. It's a black hole.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I just assumed...
Don't you remember fucking Inuyasha?
No, I didn't watch Inuyasha.
Well, guess what? You shouldn't. It's not very good.
I assumed he could plop it right on there and give himself a swirly whirly.
You're not a bad guy after all. Yeah. Another thing, I kind of feel like they kind of play it down in Bloodlust that this is the most powerful character ever. He is the biggest OC ever. Like, I'm the son of Dracula. I am so cool. I kill a bajillion people, and also I am the super psychic.
Yeah, he feels like a goddamn, like, Mary Sue, Gary Stu situation.
He literally comes back from the dead.
He's worse than Alucard from Hellsing.
But I also...
Alucard loses in the end.
I also care way...
He does? I remember him winning in both animes.
I also care...
So when Stranger kills himself for the last time, he's like, well, Alucard, I'm taking you with me. Like, this was my purpose.
Oh, that's Ultimate.
Well, that's the manga.
Yeah, the manga kind of sucks.
Well, yeah, the Hellsing sucks.
Hellsing does suck.
We'll get to that later.
I enjoy
Hellsing sucks my penis
I enjoy some of the episodes in the original, though. I think the original had some good... It's hard to watch, though. It's so hard to watch. That was going to be, like, our first episode.
Okay,
we need to watch it.
I want to say this about D. I don't really care that D is like a Mary Sue, Gary Stu type situation.
It works.
Mostly because the world around him is so unimaginably fucked up.
I mean...
Well, he's not a full Gary Stu. He's still a pedophile.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I mean... I think that the world is only a problem because of the mutants and the vampires. Once they deal with those, the world's going to be fine again.
I mean, like, yeah, probably, but I don't know. A lot of those landscapes seem pretty fucked up.
I mean...
But I will, to a point in your favor, is the very end of Bloodlust when he's just at Layla's funeral. And, like, it's honestly, like, a good time.
By the way, something I want to mention. Both movies threw me for a loop because I expected one thing, but a different thing happened. In the first one, I expected the daughter and, like, I forget his name, the fucking guy who lost a hand, throws his boomerang. I expected them to betray Lee, and then, like, they all beat him together. No, he just fucking waffle stomps him.
I do like the daughter of Lee. I can't remember what her name is.
Forehead.
Yeah, forehead girl.
Forehead girl.
I did like her being like, I don't actually care about vampires, so I'm gonna stay and make sure my dad is dead.
No, it's the opposite. I love being a noble vampire so much, I would rather die than be on my own.
Yeah, that's her.
I'd rather die than be a peasant.
That's her, like, waffling. She's there to make sure that her dad dies.
He was fucking dumb.
And
in Bloodlust, I thought that, like, that was built up to them going to the Marcus brothers' funerals. And, like, no.
No, I love that it hard cuts to, like, 70 years later.
Yeah. Man, I fucking love Groff. He's so fucking cool.
Yeah, well, let's talk about Bloodlust. Bloodlust came out in 2000. It's done by Studio Madhouse.
Yeah.
Madhouse does a lot of things I love. It's one of my favorites.
I think Bloodlust is the movie that people talk about when they talk about this series.
That's cool.
Because Bloodlust is really fucking good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So there's a squirrel and an owl. And for the whole year, the squirrel's packing away nuts. One last time before the winter, the first snow, the squirrel goes to check on the nuts one last time. And an owl grabs him. And you know what he says? Damn, what's going to happen to all that good food?
Is that a real quote?
Yes, that happens. And then right after he says that, Layla just fucking bolts off.
Yeah, Bloodlust is good as fuck. Like, the premise is, I think, stronger than originals.
Yeah.
Because D gets hired to go save someone. And then the circumstances of him saving that person get like mucked up. Because he gets hired by Charlotte's dad, who's like, "Hey, my daughter ran off with a vampire. Can you deal with this?"
Well, like, yeah, he came into there, and like the brother and like 50 other men went to go stop the vampire from stealing her off, because that's what vampires do. And then like most of them died, and then after that he wipes out an entire village to like slow down the Marcus brothers.
Flexing.
Yeah.
Gang banging.
Gang banging. That guy has the fucking greenest eyes, dude. Smokey
He's a
Robbins.
vampire.
Smokey Robbins is like.
What the fuck are we referencing here? I don't know this.
So there's a
The
guy
song
called...
Gang Banging by Smokey Robbins.
I have not heard this.
Alex loves the song. Selling that weed.
Oh,
So
that
let's go.
one.
Gang banging.
No, that one doesn't stick in my
Gang
head.
banging.
That one does
Dude,
not
I have to fucking edit this later, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking beat you to death with a metal pipe.
Not if I
You
get
guys
this.
keep... Every episode, you guys peak the mic at a ratio of like fucking once every 2 or 3 minutes sometimes.
This one wasn't me.
No.
You did it earlier.
Yeah, so like...
I did it right at the start.
Why
But this
said
one
that
wasn't
village?
me.
How do you feel about the castle? Like, not the Countess's castle, his like glass castle.
Oh, his horrible cube.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I think it's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Really?
I love him walking up to the horrible cube and just flicking pebbles at it.
And his mom.
And then Layla just, like, shows up on her motorcycle, races through, and then fires a damn missile at him. It's really cool.
Oh yeah.
I think Bloodlust has a great cast.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's best.
Like, Dee is fun in it. The brothers are all great. And Layla and her brother Grove are fucking excellent.
Grove is one of the Marcus brothers.
Really? I thought he was Layla's brother.
I mean, no, it's the 4 Marcus brothers.
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned how...
Okay.
I think on the episode I mentioned that the book, they're just bad people, and it's like Layla's basically their property.
Oh, well, like, that sucks because Layla's the best of those characters. She's so fun.
I feel, yeah, like...
For me, it went like Layla, Grove, the leader guy, and then the other two.
I went Grove and Layla. I think because they're really good together.
I love specifically when they're all fighting the fucking... I can't remember what they're called, but the Babadukes or whatever.
The Barbaros. Yeah, and fucking like Grove one-shots. It's
And
like
Grove takes his awesome magic drug, and he... Okay, so
What's
like...
the magic drug do?
So Grove is like...
the mage. He's like a magic
He's a mage, and he is stuck in bed because he is emaciated beyond all hell. And so to fight, they pump him up with a magic drug, and then his ghost pops out of his body with the biggest shit-eating grin and just lasers people down like a machine gun.
It's killing him, by the way. That's what's making him an emancipated and killing him.
Yeah, well, he looks like he's having a great time. Like,
Reminds me of Bane from Batman Beyond.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess, but it's more like they go, "Oh,
It's
Grove, these vampires are too hard for us. You got to take the drug."
By the way, like...
If you don't take the drug, Ray will do it again.
Literally, it's like, well, I don't want my brothers or Layla to die, so I have to take this sacrifice.
Yeah, when he drugs himself at the end of the movie,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like-
big pimping.
Dude, when he's like... Because, like, I remember Abe, or... What the fuck is the one with the, like, the throwing... the redhead one. The long face that looks like fucking Gambit from fucking...
Fuck, I don't remember what his name is, but he's fun.
Yeah, and when he died, he says, we can't do that. And then, like, when it's just the 3 of them, like, the main one with the, like, gorilla face, Layla, and, like, Grove, and Grove's just begging him, don't go. If you guys go, you'll die. Man, he was a real one.
So how is a human gonna survive on the moon?
Oh, I don't know.
She's just gonna get eaten
No.
by a vampire.
She's dead by the time he takes the spaceship.
Yeah,
so.
no, I maintain that, like, the subcontext was vampires don't give a shit about humans. They'll, like, play love, make him a fetcher, and... a fletchling? Yeah, fletchling.
Fledgling?
Yeah, fledgling. And then...
A fletchling is like what you use to make an arrowhead.
Yeah, Fletcher.
Haven't you ever played Minecraft?
No.
You sell sticks to Fletchers.
What's Minecraft?
I want to do another world with Minecraft, honestly. I did this fun little maze on a world with Alex, and I'm really proud of it. I think making little mazes in Minecraft is really fun.
You like crafting mines? in
I
Minecraft.
liked when me and him made Fletcherwitz
Brown bricks.
in Minecraft.
You know, Phil didn't know about who Dream was or his song, The Mask.
Oh, that's what the point of the mask is.
You know, I'll be a golden statue. You'll be like sand in the desert.
What?
Is
So
that
the guy who voiced Gumball in that cartoon, The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh yeah, there's a video. You took a video of a drunk 19-year-old to use against him if he ever crossed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of 4 voices of Gumball, by the way. They changed his voice like every other season.
Yeah, because he's going through puberty.
Why didn't they just use a woman?
I don't know.
Because women can't voice cats. Don't you know it's double jeopardy?
That's why Gumball's mom is voiced by a heavily vocoded Richard Ayoade.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Hand is the best character in the movie.
Yeah, the Hand like is consistently funny every
Both
time.
movies. He's
Yeah.
good.
Oh god.
And he looks horrible, like an old man stapled onto his hand.
You know I'm a parasite, but I've always been good to you. I don't want to die as beef jerky in the desert.
I think I like the Hand in
Is that
85
mold
more.
in my room? Gay.
Oh, yeah.
I like him in 85 more.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Dude,
guess he's more of an
pretty fun-
asshole.
He's actively fucking with him in 85. And that scene when he saves his life is hilarious.
But I put some of that on just I like the voice actor for 85's Hand more.
Oh, aren't you so romantic? Aren't you having a great time? You didn't resist her because you're fucking such a noble person. You resisted her because you want to fucking kill.
Oh, yeah. I think one of my favorite lines from Dampire in the film is Bloodlust. I don't get to have a normal life.
That's actually probably his best line in the movie when he's talking to Layla and she's like, "I bet you love this, you sick Dampire freak." And
He's like, yeah, I do. I love killing innocent women and children.
and he's so hard at jerking it at the same time.
Yeah. And he's going like, ah, fuck. They do the thing with Earth and Bloodlust 2, by the way, Brandy, but he buries himself like an actual vampire would.
Yeah. The sun is coming out and it fucks him up, so he has to
No, he
bury
spends
him.
too much time in the sun.
So he has to bury himself for a while. That's actually hilarious because Layla just like shows up and looks at him and is like, "What the fuck?"
He's digging with a fucking sword.
Yeah.
That's not how you use it. You're gonna break it before it's used. You gotta make a shovel.
Let's see.
2 sticks on a stone.
What else is on? Okay, I hate the werewolf man in Bloodlust.
I think he's awesome.
Not because he is a bad character or anything, but because his
His mouth.
horrible gut mouth disgusts me.
Yeah, it was weird, but like, he was probably like the best villain in that movie because he's like, well, you know, I got a job to do.
Yeah, well, he's the one that annoys me the least villain wise. I love
My
that.
next favorite was the lady with the green hair. in
Yeah,
the tournament.
she has the best fight in the movie.
Yeah.
Shadow Guy has like a cool fight,
He's like the fucking Joker from DMC3.
but yeah, he doesn't really matter that much.
Actually, yeah, literally.
Hey, he's very much exactly like that character. Yes.
I wonder if this has been made yet, but I'm thinking about an anime where it's a delinquent high school anime, but they're monsters and vampires and shit.
I'm sure there's a BL novel on
It's
that.
called
Angel
Monster
Densetsu.
Musume.
Yo, there's a story of me getting in a fight with a girlfriend over that show.
I should reread all of its chapters again.
I had a buddy who convinced me to read 33 chapters of that.
How did you get 33 chapters in and you're like, I got tricked into this?
Like I read like the first volume. I was like, this isn't very good. No, it's good later on. And he kept saying that until eventually I got to his favorite chapter, which is the mermaid one. He's like,
Oh
this
no!
fucking sucks.
Yeah, you got tricked. At least I read that and I acknowledged it was harem trash.
I mean, you know,
I was told we're gonna watch this show together. I was like, I'm not watching that. That's retarded. And that resulted in a 10-minute screaming match about how I can't say that word.
That's retarded.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you.
I don't have much else to say about Bloodlust other than go fucking watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, I guess I have a lot to talk about. So you remember Carmenita?
Oh,
Carmen,
Yeah,
Carmenita,
the obvious
Carmelita?
Carmilla, the obvious Countess Bathory analog. Yes.
God. Yeah. I can't believe when they caught the Countess, they didn't just fucking cut her head off.
Why would you leave? Obviously, she's not dead. her whole castle didn't fall down.
No, I'm talking about the real life one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
the warrior should have just like chopped her head off.
Yeah,
and,
probably.
seized her land.
That stuff was pretty bad.
Dracula would have never let that happen.
I think I hate the Netflix Castlevania series so much.
I mean,
that's all I've been
why
thinking about in the
do
back.
you talk like that?
I mean, like, I think it's mostly fine for the first 2 seasons, and then season 3 and season 4 they fall completely off the wagon.
The betrayal of Dracula and his wife are dog shit.
I tried watching the
that
first
scene
episode.
where she's like, "I come in and I'm rude and sassy," and it's like, all right, that's cool. I think Dracula's doing okay in this scene, but he's also not funny. This is whatever. And I think part of this is just because I'm gay, and I think Area of Sorrow is like an amazing game, and I love Symphony of the Night.
Those aren't even the best Castlevania games.
Which one are you gonna say?
Well, I was mostly sitting on Area of Sorrow there.
Yo, I'll fucking kill you. It's the best one.
Symphony of the Night is definitely the best.
Did you ever beat it? I never beat
Night?
Dracula.
Yeah, I've beaten Symphony of the Night. That's definitely the best of the.
Yo, why is Dracula so fucked up?
He's just annoying. He's fucked up. And then if you're not playing the Igavanias, then you either give it to Rondo of Blood or actual original Castlevania 1.
Well, Rondo of Blood is fun. I love it a lot. Dude, how do you feel about the cutscenes for Rondo of Blood?
I fucking love the
I love that version.
Awesome. Yeah,
I love that version of Richter a lot. Oh, you don't know anything. He introduces Maria. I used to know her last name.
Renard.
Yeah, Maria Renard, and she's great. I like her a lot in that game.
The day we're recording it is the day that the new chapters of Zatch Bell 2 get translated. I thought about the name Belmont, and I thought about, oh fuck, the new chapter of Zatch Bell's out. So
nice.
Hell yeah, guys. Comment below your favorite Zatch Bell character.
Yeah, please.
Bust and Wet.
So, can we get these? Can we get this episode done?
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Huge recommend. Go watch it. It's incredible. It's so good.
I'm gonna give it a 0 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 3, with 1 being Ninja Scroll, 2 being Wicked City, and 3 being.
Wait, there was literally only one other thing I wanted to say about Bloodlust, which is. You can tell that the people who worked on Bloodlust loved Vampire Hunter D 85. Like, it's totally a love letter to that movie, even though it's flawed.
Oh yeah. By the way, we gotta watch Wicked City at some point.
Yeah,
Not Rickety Morty
I
City.
saw that Wicked City and Demon City Shinjuku are both technically in the same universe, and I went, oh, I should probably watch
I started one of them and.
Yeah, you tried to watch Demon City Shinjuku one time.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
And it totally fucking was ass, but I kind of want to try it again.
No, I think... Have you guys ever... Neither of you have read it, but I'm going to say it. Shinzo
Abe.
Assuming Shuzo has Happiness, and the Happiness is my favorite vampire story. I think it does it really interesting. I think it's great. And I think that it was so good that when I went to read 21st Century Boys, I was like, no, this is better.
That's fucking crazy. I haven't even read Happiness, but that's fucking crazy.
I got to the part where the dog's humping a guy, and I went, this is actually just, I'm not reading this shit. I'm going to read it again at some point. I'll give it another shot, but I was on a real Oshimi Shuzo kick. I read I want to say I read 7 of his mangas in a row.
The one Oshimi Suzo manga I read, Trail of Blood, I wouldn't put anywhere near Naoki Urasawa's work when it comes to quality.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Because you're stupid.
I guess.
And you want to be
what's your favorite
you want to be fucking Japanese.
The joke answer I was going to say is vampires suck. Like the horrible parody movie. My actual answer is...
What's vampires suck?
So it's basically, the guys who made We Are the Spartans and all those fucking stupid movies, epic movies.
Oh,
but for Twilight.
Movie. What? What? How long? I thought those died in 2002.
No,
they made...
That's actually when they got really popular.
Yeah,
that's right when Not Another Teen Movie came out and blew up.
I don't know what any of these are.
2002 is when Scary Movie 3 came out, right?
Yeah, which is also right around when Not Another Teen Movie came out.
Yeah.
What was Scary? I fucking Scary Movie 3. That's the alien one, right?
Yeah, with
Charlie
winning.
Sheen.
No, the Alien one's Scary Movie 4.
No, Scary Movie 4. Well, actually, they're both aliens.
Yeah, they are both aliens. Damn it.
It's like the fucking the one by that fucking guy.
Well, 4 has the ring in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, 4.
And then 5 has Saw Guy in it.
No. 3 has the ring and the.
Oh, whatever. They're all fucking gay.
And Grudge.
The second Marlon Wayans wasn't in a movie, that movie sucks.
Oh fuck no!
We
I
should
hate-
watch the Wayans brother for the show. I love the Wayans brothers. Yeah, the episode where fucking the older brother doesn't have any money, so he has to work in fast food. Killer. Or Marlon doesn't want to kiss another dude because he's not gay.
Or the one where like they run for mayor and nobody votes for them.
Oh,
No. The best. I remember 3 because it has one good line, and that's like, at the end. Thank you guys for your love and kindness. I decided to be good. Oh really? No, I'm just fucking with you. And then they just head over for shovel.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was. just a little
have you guys ever watched Ring? Good
Yeah,
movie.
I've watched...
Ringu is so much better than the Ring.
I've watched Ringu and Ring, and I've watched Ringu
Well, I've
2.
never watched the American version.
Oh,
Have you guys...
it's a not great adaptation, but it is worth a
Juan
watch.
Liqueur is fucked up. I really like that movie.
It's really good. That's another American adaptation that does not hold up.
I don't watch the
What
American
movie?
adaptions.
So
The
all
girl
the
that does-
Ju-on movies. In this case, Ju-on the Grudge is the one that they adapted, and then they adapt Curse into Grudge 2, I think.
Also, the next episode we record is going to need to be our Valentine's Day special. So, let's... Off mic, we'll talk about what we want to watch.
Well, I guess I'll give this movie. My favorite vampire story is Simon of Trent, and I guess I already gave this movie a 3 out of 3.
If I were to pick a favorite vampire story, I don't know. I'd probably go with the classic Bram Stoker's. I said Bram Stoker. Damn it.
Stroking.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Or if I'm gonna branch out of that, I kind of like. I really enjoyed A Journey of Black and Red, which is like a web serial.
I want to say one last thing. My favorite Dracula is Billy and Mandy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fear of
I
Living
actually,
in
yeah.
Ennsville. Dracula does not suck. He scrapes and licks.
All right, everybody, have a